Norfolk Catholic didn't have the season they were expecting in 2016, finishing 6-4 after a first-round loss in the Nebraska Class C1 playoffs. But head coach Jeff Beller isn't making any excuses.
You know, I thought we played well. We were 6-4, and obviously we'd like to be a little better than that. But if you look at the teams that defeated us, I think it was number 1, 2, 3, and 5 in the state in the final ranking. So all good football teams, and really in every one of those games we had opportunities. Maybe I probably spent more time this winter taking a look at myself as a coach and what we did as coaches, because we lost some close games, and you're hoping you do good things in terms of decisions. But I think our kids played hard. And again, I think you have to pat people on the back to beat you and say good job. And there were some quality teams out there that we weren't able to beat. So, right now we're in the work mode of trying to get ourselves prepared for next year.
Coach Beller certainly has some talented young players returning in 2017, including the fastest man in the state, running back Dylan Kautz.
We could have had some better games. I could have made better cuts or found the open hole on some runs. It didn't turn out the way we wanted to. We had 4 close losses, which could have went either way, I think. And it's just those little things that if you do that better, that could help you win the game. So you need to make sure next year that we're all doing those things right to help us win more.
The positive thing about Dylan, I think he's improving all the time as a running back. And he has that ability, as you said, he's one of the faster people. So if somebody misses or somebody gets him to the next level, he has an opportunity to score, which is a big impact for our team at any time. So it brings a lot of excitement, I think, to the players, thinking that, hey, if I throw a block for him downfield and he cuts, if he's even, it's probably over. So I think that's exciting for our football team. I think we're Dylan, from a freshman even to a sophomore, now I'm hoping to a junior, he understands that we're going to have to lean a little heavier on him each year, and that he takes that and maybe he turns into this 22, 25 carry a game guy and can just take that and move on. So I think he'll be able to do that for us. But he has great skills. He's a very hard worker, and then blessed with tremendous speed. So I think as coaches we have to utilize that and put him in good situations for our team to be successful.
Being able to run through people or make people miss in the open field better, you can always improve on that stuff, and you can improve on your vision more and more every year. There's always stuff to get better at.
Another talented junior to be helps open the holes for Dylan. 6'4", 260-pound offensive tackle Ethan Piper.
Well, it's once you kind of open up the hole and watching them go down the field, it's just a really good feeling. It's like I'm doing something right. So that just kind of gives me more motivation every single play to go as hard as I can, just because I have had some pretty good running backs behind me.
Well, again, Ethan was big enough, he's a big kid as a freshman, so he played for us, but I think that year was probably a big learning curve for him mentally, what it took when he comes from junior high football to playing against seniors and the varsity level. I think that was a big learning curve. I saw him this year, more comfortable in terms of doing what we needed him to do. He played more reps. As a freshman, we played him predominantly on offense. This year, we played him on offense and quite a bit on defense, and then we try to find times, obviously, when to rest him. But he has big potential. He's very strong. He has very good feet. Probably a guy that could play a tight end for us or something like that and be able to do those things. He has good skills. He's a good basketball player at our school, a good thrower on our track team. So I think he can still, though, improve in terms of now becoming a leader, where he lets guys know, hey, here's what we need to do. Let's go get this done together, but I'll show you how to do it, but you guys follow along. So if those skills occur, I think our team can be better.
I think I've really improved my footwork and strength-wise this year because of maturing and stuff. And I think I also improved my leadership skills on the field, more vocal, and also I improved a lot more mental toughness, a lot more stamina and stuff, and so I could go longer in the games.
And with those young prospects leading the way next year, don't be surprised to see the Knights back in Lincoln come November.
Well, they're two of the leaders, there's no doubt about that, just because of their skills. And people look up to them because of what they can both do. We try to always pride our football teams on seniors taking those roles, and we'll do that again next year because we've got some good senior football players coming. But they play a role in leadership in terms of their abilities and what other athletes know they can do. They understand they're getting some looks at higher levels because they have these skills, and I think, you know, that tends to lead you just by the key for those two guys is then make sure that you're out working everybody also, so everybody can look at you and say, man, I want to get on board with that also, and I'll put the work in, and they'll both do that for us.
Reporting from Norfolk Catholic High School for HuskerOnline.com, I'm Greg Peterson.